You're completely mad.
No, you're insane!
Hello and welcome to the Madhouse, episode 42. I'm your host, Ultimate Spy 53, and I have with me this week...
Hey! I am Chucky. I must go first. I do weeaboo crap. Fucking subscribe to me on YouTube.
They're pretty good, actually.
Like my status, if you like my status. Yeah.
Like your status.
She actually makes pretty good music, honestly.
It's a meme.
That makes sense.
It's a meme. It's a meme.
I need to brush up on that. That sounds dank.
It's from like 2012.
Oh my
It's a really
goodness.
old meme.
Hey, a dank meme's a dank meme.
Who else I got?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kaylee again.
Hello.
I am currently on a blanket.
Cool.
This is going well.
Oh my.
Also known as Steve Kovoc on YouTube.
Great. So, first off,
Yay, we did it!
Like 5,000 times.
Well, everybody was talking over you, so.
So, first off, it's episode 42, and you know what that means, the ancestors of life, the universe, and everything, 42. So, if any of you have seen the movie Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you know what that means.
I know, I have the Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you want, I can grab it. But
Yeah.
it has all of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy stuff, and it has a leather-bound cover.
Oh
With-
my,
Nice.
leather.
I know, right? It's like, it's a hardcover. It's so awesome. I love the series. I haven't seen the movie, though. The book's probably better anyway, just saying.
I mean, honestly,
Books are all-
I don't think it's that big a deal that it's episode 42. I just thought we should, you know, think about it really. That's a really cool number. It's 42, whenever...
And Friday the 13th.
Yes!
Come on.
Today is Friday the 13th. That happens to land,
Oh,
this
shit.
episode happens to land on a Friday, which is the 13th, so... Honestly, I don't think that the Friday the 13th ever actually brings me bad luck so far today. I haven't had any bad luck at all. Honestly, I think it's a myth, honestly. Be like, oh, bad luck happens on
It is.
Friday the 13th. Like,
This is bull-
it's crap. It's like, nothing happens on Friday the 13th that ever happens bad. I've had nothing bad. I've had a pretty good day so far, you know, honestly. It's been pretty good. I mean, I got up pretty early, but I didn't have anything, you know, bad luck happen. So, I think it's the controversy with the movies, Friday the 13th, with the Jason stuff. I never saw those because why would I see them? They're terrifying. And I don't like horror movies.
Oh my God.
But, apparently that was it. The whole Friday the 13th thing started with those movies. And Big Dino guy who was unable to attend this week, said he loves those movies. He's talked about that on this podcast
Can
before.
you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm researching where that myth actually originated, and of course I'm going to use Wikipedia.
Because everyone uses that place.
Because Wikipedia is credible, goddamn.
It actually is, though.
But yeah, I mean, like, have you seen the amount of references they have?
I know,
every-
like, anybody can edit it, but if somebody fucks something up just to try and be funny, the fucking mods will immediately revert it.
I know.
Exactly. Friday the 17th.
Friday the 17th.
Yeah, it's like it's the Italian equivalent of
Oh, wow.
Friday the 13th. The origin of the belief could be traced to the writing of the 17 in Roman numerals, which is XVII. By
Yeah.
shuffling the digits, you can get the number. You can easily get the word Vixie, which is I have lived, implying death in the present, and which is an omen of bad luck. So Friday the
Well,
13th.
that's really complex.
I know, right? It's Wikipedia.
It's like so
Anyway.
abstract.
Yeah,
Anyway.
totally.
It's just a concept. Like, what the fuck?
13 is actually considered a lucky number.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, hey.
Hi!
Sorry, my phone
Missed
died.
you!
My phone literally died.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. But, honestly, it's the whole idea of, like, you know, black cats, seeing black cats, and everything, all this bad luck happens to you, you get, like, you know, you run into a post or something, I don't know. It's a story, it's a stupid myth, it's like, no bad luck ever happens to me on Friday the 13th. I usually have a pretty good day. I mean,
I've had a day. I've had a normal day.
more like a long day. I got up really early, so I honestly, today,
It's Friday.
it's been fine, honestly. I don't really... When I'm like, oh, Friday the 13th, like, nothing happened today that's that bad, honestly. It's been a pretty good day. We got a topic I'll call up later that I'm really excited about talking about. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that a little later. Actually, I think that'll be next. But first, so, what do you guys think of Friday the 13th? Is it really that big a deal? Do you believe it?
No.
No, not really.
Honestly, no.
Although-
It's bogus.
Although, on an interesting note, Wikipedia does say that there are a significant number of traffic incidents
Oh wow.
in the UK on the 13th on the Friday the 13th, as opposed to say the 6th. So
Wow.
That's really fucking odd.
I know, it's
That's
stupid.
always
I know.
specific. That's just
you
so
know.
specific. What the fuck?
But yeah,
That is Wikipedia.
it is a completely fucked up myth. Like,
Although, honestly,
who invented that idea? I mean, seriously, who invented the idea of Friday the 13th? Like, everything bad is gonna happen to you on this day. Like, not really. Nothing really happens.
You say that as if it was one person who came up with the idea, but more likely it's probably hundreds.
I don't know. Honestly,
of
I'm
influence.
just saying, like there's gotta be someone who like I should make a day where everything bad happens to you in one day. Like,
yeah,
that doesn't seem logical. You can't have a day where everything something bad happens to you. Like you know
That is illogical.
you run into a post.
Sorry, I'm a
You
Star Trek nerd, okay?
don't have mail. You get in a fight with your teacher. I don't know. Stuff like that. You know, you get in an argument with your friends. I'm making stuff up, okay? I'm trying to or you lose your favorite game. You know, miss a movie showing. I'm trying to make things up here. I'm trying to anything bad luck that can just happen. Like you lose your phone. That's something that can happen. Like you lost your phone.
God.
That
You lost yours.
stuff like that. Well, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
one of the second years in Stowell today told us a story about how one of his his 8th grade science teacher or some shit
Yeah.
fucking took a student's water bottle, started smashing it and hitting it.
Oh
on the
my
desk,
goodness.
And still giving a lecture.
That is
while
fucked
doing
up.
so.
Why the hell would you do that?
I have no idea.
Although my science teacher in the 7th grade, he was one of the funniest science teachers
My
ever.
goodness.
This wasn't necessarily on Friday the 13th, but this guy straight up slammed one of our textbooks. Oh my god, Tom, what are you?
Huh? What?
I'm sorry, the camera's zooming in.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
The camera keeps zooming in and out.
Yeah.
Slowly.
But honestly,
It's perfect.
continue. Sorry, continue.
Anyway, yeah, he straight up slams a textbook.
I'm
And
a nut job.
oh my god.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what the shit?
Wow.
What? Why did he do that?
I think it was we were learning about conclusions.
Oh. Huh.
You would write a conclusion and you would have like the prediction and all of that. Yeah,
What does that have to do with it?
no idea. But
That
dear
wasn't
God.
what I asked. It's not what I asked, Kaylee.
So honestly, the only bad luck thing that's happened so far today was the idea the news of, I guess it's kind of bad. It's kind of more like a yikes thing. Some drone apparently crashed into the top of the Space Needle in Seattle. It's basically a technology, disaster. Technology. So this drone, drones are the feature of today. So apparently someone caught on camera a drone flew into the top or onto the top of the Space Needle. Nothing happened. I think it just crashed. It means it didn't break anything, but
It was a miniature 9.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's not that bad. It's just it's just a little more of a little accident, really. Like,
I'm looking
okay,
it up right now, and it's everywhere.
it's like
CNN.
it's not actually that bad. It's like, okay, well,
It's on
a little drone crashed, so I don't
Okay,
know.
here I'm gonna read the article for you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
The city of Seattle could file charges against a drone owner after the device crashed on top of Seattle's iconic Space Needle.
Yeah.
Fucking ads. Seattle police continue to investigate the incident, but a source close to the investigation confirms authorities identified the owner through the drone's serial number. The drone
Wow.
crashed on top of the Space Needle on New Year's Eve, but it was turned over to police on January 10th. People tell CNN that Space Needle management went to the Federal Aviation Administration to report the incident, but were informed that they first needed to make a report with local authorities. The FAA said the incident is under investigation. The city attorneys office tells CNN why the city does not have any drone ordinances, it could charge the owner with reckless endangerment. That charge, a gross misdemeanor, carries a penalty of up to 364 days of jail and up to a $5,000 fine.
Jeez.
In October, I know, right? In October 2015, the city of Seattle charged a man with reckless endangerment for allegedly losing control of his drone at the city's gay pride parade. As that drone fell, it crashed into a building and then hit a woman, knocking her unconscious.
Wow.
The case is currently under trial.
Jesus, that would
Video
be
given to CNN by, I know, right? Video given to CNN by Space Needle Management and taken from the device shows the drone hovering around the observation deck before it careens onto a platform near the bottom of a holiday light display. A few people were working on the platform at the time. The building, which tops out at 605 feet with the spire, was not damaged. It looks like the drone tractor beam we installed on the Space Needle was working, said Space Needle CEO Ron Severt in a statement to CNN.
Space Needle is the CEO.
Yes, it does. This
I
is
know
the
that.
third time we've recovered a drone on our property. End of the article.
Huh. Well, that just proves to you that something happened, you know, recently that has caused today to be of some bad luck. I mean, honestly, today's actually been pretty lucky. Honestly, it has been pretty lucky in terms of exciting news.
I found a fucking penny on the ground.
That's lucky. So yeah, Predator thing. You're a lie. You lie about bad luck. Nothing. Zoe found a penny on the ground. That's lucky.
I arbitrarily found a fucking coin on the ground, therefore Friday the 13th is not unlucky.
Exactly.
To be fair, it really is.
Okay, so there's another topic that must be talked about. I missed this last week because I didn't know about it until after we stopped recording. So, the technology is a thing now. I think we had a little discussion about another thing that happened. But so and that happened with the robot that we talked about last week with the Hong Kong guy. So different thing, similar but different. So a Korean company just built a real life Titanfall mech.
What?
So I'll put the link for you to this. I had earlier in the chat, but I'll link it to you. So just read that. It's really cool. Like, so technology is now, we're in the future, and someone built a mech, and it actually works. You can go inside it, and you can actually, I mean, it doesn't go far, but it's really cool. Like,
wait,
it's
what? Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I know.
I take dibs on reading the article again.
Okay, go ahead.
South Korean company Hankook Mirai Technology is dedicated to building real-life giant mechs, and they're not only for show. Just before the end of the year, just before the end of last year, they debuted the Method 2, a 13 feet tall Goliath that weighs 1.3 tons and sports a pair of 286-pound motion-tracking metal arms. Method 2, pictured above, is the world's first manned bipedal robot and is built to work in extremely hazardous environments cannot normally survive.
Yeah, I know.
It effectively functions as an armored exoskeleton and utility vehicle all at once. Sorry, hashtag Titanfall 2 fans, it doesn't come out with any weapons yet.
It's awesome. Honestly, I saw a video. It was so cool. Like, someone was like moving a little bit. It was like I saw a video of it. It was like moving a little bit, and then I saw a video where people were like getting onto this like stair, or like this stair, the metal stair thing. They were actually getting into the mech. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they spent about $200 million on this thing.
Hey.
I know, $200 million on this one mech.
That's a lot.
One mech.
But hey, we might have SCVs in the future, right?
Whoever has that much money, they're brilliant. I mean, Korea, they make brilliant things. I mean, a mech. That's insane.
Jeez.
It must have cost them a lot of, well, not only did it cost them a lot of money, but it must have taken them time and materials. That's hard to do. I could never imagine that, but that's awesome. It's really cool. I was fascinated by technology, like all the technology we have, especially like in terms of the future and stuff, like a mech. I mean, seriously.
Man,
that's incredible.
It's insane.
It's really awesome, honestly. I'm really excited about. I mean,
Mechs are fucking cool.
will we ever get to be in one? Probably not, but it's a really cool idea to have in the world.
I will pay any amount of money to be able to sit in a mech.
No guns though, because that's not Titanfall. We're not in Titanfall yet. Play Titanfall, you can have guns, but on this thing you can't have guns yet. So you can't go around and shoot other mechs. Oh, that'd be pretty awesome.
Oh.
So, yeah, I think we've exhausted that topic. There's nothing else we could. There's nothing much on that topic besides the fact that it's awesome. I mean, we don't know. The problem is we don't know anything about it other than it's built by Korea and it's really cool. So, yeah. Moving on to the next
as a person.
Moving on to our more exciting topic. So today, actually I think yesterday. So a bit late, but still really exciting news. So we have had 2 podcasts where we talked about this. First, it was our thoughts on the Nintendo NX, where we thought about it, Nintendo new console. And then had another podcast where we talked about what we thought of the new Switch, which is Nintendo's officially revealed console. And now, as of yesterday, we have all the more than enough details for the Switch, including price, the release date, and a few games. So, what I know is that it'll be $300. It'll release on March 3rd, and it'll come with, on launch date, it'll come with The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, this really cool Mario game called Super Mario Odyssey, and a Mario game is coming out in the holiday season. It's called Super Mario, I already said that. Super Mario Odyssey, that's coming out holiday season, and there's another game called Splatoon 2. I never played the first Splatoon because I don't have a Wii U. Because who buys Wii U's anymore? Seriously? Just fuck the Wii U.
Come on.
But this console looks really fun. It looks like one of the best consoles, from Nintendo at least. And the Legend of Zelda game, it looked amazing. It has voice acting for the first time ever. Like, there's no other Zelda games that have voice acting. I mean, seriously.
What?
Voice acting. An amazing soundtrack, amazing, just amazing game. You can do so much. It's actually, it's not just open world, but also the Mario game is not only open world, but you can boomerang your hat and jump onto it. I'm not kidding. Mario can boomerang his hat and jump onto it like a platform. Which is awesome. I mean, seriously. You can't just do that in real life. You can't just throw your hat around and then just bounce on it. That's so cool. But in the trailer, apparently, Mario goes to this New York City type place, and you can see real people, and it's just an amazing environment. I wouldn't say it's the best Mario game because I don't really know much about it, other than the fact that it looks really cool, and it's from the Nintendo Switch. We also get a more of a enhanced version of Mario Kart 8 called Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is going to be having new characters, new maps, and a whole lot better. And as you found in the Switch trailer, we get Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim is going to be on the Switch, which is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. Although I haven't really beaten that game, but it looks awesome. So, so we know that it's $300. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think, $300. That's pretty reasonable.
Wait.
The price for the console, it's gonna be $300. The Nintendo Switch. The price is $300, and it's gonna be coming out on March 3rd, which is really soon. The Nintendo Switch it's gonna be the best console from Nintendo ever, because the Wii U is terrible.
Really? Better than the fucking NES or SNES or...
Oh, I'm talking about new generation. Like, I'm not talking about classics, I'm talking about new generation, because Nintendo, in the past, they've had some pretty remarkable consoles, but the only console that they made that actually didn't do as well, and I didn't really like it, was the Nintendo Wii, because 1, you got a really stupid console name, and 2, it's bulky and it's just the hardware. The hardware sucks. But this new one, it looks awesome. Like, it's not only portable, but you can take it. You can apparently have a thing where it has 8. You can have up to 8 players in one room or something, with connectivity, which is really, really awesome. But the games on it look awesome. You got Legend of Zelda, Breath of Life, Breath of the Wild, sorry. But because we haven't had a Zelda game, or an actual... I think the last Zelda game we had was... Honestly, I don't remember. I think it was 11 or something. I think it might have been 2011. I don't know. But honestly, I'm really looking forward to this console. I'm not going to probably get on the day it comes out, because I will be at Comic-Con that day. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I'm going to Comic-Con, Emerald City Comic-Con. So
Yee.
yeah, and I'll be probably maybe I might not meet Stanley, but I'm
I've never
gonna
been to
see that. I'm gonna
Japan.
see him there. This is the last Comic-Con, at least. I mean, at least in the Washington State area. But so I'm not gonna be getting a Switch the day it comes out. But the launch games look awesome. I want to get Zelda. Mario looks awesome. I mean, it's the first Mario game that's open world. But I think the last one was 64, and that was a long time ago. I mean, I haven't really been that big a fan of Mario, but I like the games. I've played some of the games, and they're really fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the
Um,
games are awesome.
I mean, he's an incredible voice actor. Charles Martinet, he voiced Mario. He's voiced Mario for all the and all other characters. I don't think the princesses, but I think the main characters like Waluigi, Wario, Mario, Luigi, and then I don't think the female characters are voiced by him, but I know that the male characters are voiced by Charles Martinet.
You don't think the female characters are voiced
I assume not. I mean, it's not impossible to do a female voice, but I don't know if he does that.
All good, though.
I don't think he does that. I think he does the male voices. Well, of course, but honestly, he's an incredible voice actor. I mean, I haven't met him, but he's amazing. Like in terms of the voice, you know.
He looks amazing.
No. I meant like in terms of voice acting, he just does an amazing job at it. Like
I know.
you should hear his voice.
Amazing.
He can talk to you with a Mario voice. He's amazing. But yeah. What are you guys interested in this console, or what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I'm too poor to buy it, but
Well, it won't come out for a while. But
I'll
looks-
still be poor by then. I guarantee it.
yeah, well,
I'm excited for it.
honestly, I think it's going to be a major improvement from the Wii U. Now, one thing that's to note is that the enhanced version of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to be on the Wii U, I think. Or no. Zelda is going to be the one on the Wii U. Will that make me ever buy a Wii U? I'm never going to buy a Wii U. I'm sorry, but the Switch is the better thing. And plus,
Why not?
we get some puns and memes from the Switch. It's the best looking console from Nintendo by far. Of course, the GameCube was pretty awesome, and you know,
Oh, yeah.
the N64 was pretty awesome. I mean, I don't know. I never grew up on the NES or the SNES, but I know that the GameCube was pretty awesome, and the N64 was pretty awesome, and this console looks amazing. Like in terms of the look of it and the design, I mean, the only thing we've got. I think that's the last. Well, no, I'm sure we'll have more information about the Switch, but it looks really cool. We get obviously more color designs. I think I saw a blue one. I saw a red one. What's really cool is that let's say you're like sitting on a plane, because that was one of the promos. You put the console here, you take it out, and it's like this. You have one hand has a joystick, another has a joystick, and you can do this. It's like take the Wii emotes, but two of them, and they're different.
Oh yeah.
It's really complicated, but it looks really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, what's really cool is that some amiibos. If you don't know what amiibos are, they're basically little things you can put into games, kind of like the Lego Dimensions game, which I never got to play because it's expensive. But it's basically things you can put into a game, and they have one of the controllers has a little part of the controller has a little thing you can put the amiibo on, which is basically like sort of an action figure you can put into a game. It's part of the game mechanic, or the part of the system mechanic. Sorry, system mechanic. So they're implementing amiibos into this system. But honestly, what I think of the Switch in terms of the name, I mean, it's a pretty badass name, the Switch. I mean, it's pretty original.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna receive well. I think it's gonna. I mean,
but you can switch, so that's why it's Switch.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, it looks incredible. I'm really excited to play it. I mean, as far as we know, there's not much. I mean, $300. That's a pretty good price point. I mean, the 3DS originally cost $250. The 3DS, which is a really good console by the way, That one originally sold for $250 when it first released,
Jesus.
which is insane. I had a old friend of mine. We're not really friends anymore because I've kind of lost contact with him. But I was quote friends with him because he had a 3DS. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I kind of lost contact with him, so I haven't seen him in years, so I don't really know if he knows me anymore. So it's kind of like the thing where you lose contact with friends. You're like you're friends with them for a while, and then suddenly they get out of contact. It just happens. So he apparently, according to this old friend of mine, he saved up $250, all $250 of it, and bought a 3DS. Now, for a console, $300 is actually pretty, it's pretty, that's average. Better than the Xbox One, which launched was $500, and the PS4, which was at $450, or no, $400 at launch. So you can kind of see the price difference between those consoles. It's pretty incredible, honestly. So the only two colors I can see right now are light blue and red, which is, I don't know, I guess it's not the best, but
Pink! It needs to come in pink!
not everything comes in pink, Zoe.
Well, everything should come in pink. It should be mandated by law.
But honestly, it looks awesome. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Zelda game, because we haven't had a Zelda game in a long time, but I mean, Mario, you never seen a Mario where he can boomerang his hat. I mean, seriously. I mean, honestly, I think it'll succeed the Wii by a lot, because it looks awesome. Trying to see more information about it. Let's see. Nintendo Switch. I mean, I think we talked about previously about the fact that the NX was a better, I think some of us said that the NX was a better name for it. That kind of doesn't make sense, because what does that even mean? NX, that doesn't make sense.
It sounds cooler. NX, it sounds like next. NX.
It has to make sense. I mean, so it says here, it's a tablet, a console, and a portable multiplayer tabletop game system all in one. So kind of think of the Xbox One, but it's Nintendo's version. It's like, oh yeah, well we have a console that's all in one too. It's really cool. I mean, honestly, it's amazing. Let's see. What else is there about it? Obviously it has different price points in different countries, but the only options are Neon Blue and Neon Red Joy-Con. I don't even know what that means.
Neon Blue, oh.
Yeah.
I like Neon Blue, pretty nice.
But it's a really cool design, I mean, seriously. Oh, also, apparently according to a page, MSN, the Nintendo Pro controller will be sold separately for $70. Additionally, Joy-Con controllers will be $80. So
$70 fucking bucks for a controller.
I know, it's kind of ridiculous. It's like, can I have a controller? Yeah, $70. What?
Bullshit.
I know. Oh, okay, so, update for you, games. So it says here, Nintendo has partnered with a lot of companies like Activision, known for Call of Duty, EA...
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I can hear you.
Okay. Well,
So-
I just wanted to mention, they missed a perfect opportunity with the Wii remotes.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
The
they
original
did.
6 ones. They missed a perfect opportunity to say Wiimote.
Oh yeah.
They missed that.
So another game that apparently is supposed to be for this console is a FIFA game, which is basically football or something. That might happen. I don't know what game. Well, if it's part of the franchise or something, but apparently having a new FIFA game. Other publishers include EA, Capcom, Sega. So yes, more probably a Sonic game on the Switch. Konami, and a lot more. It'll have Splatoon 2, which will launch in the summer of 2017. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild will be a launch title. Super Mario Odyssey, like I said, will be released during the holiday season of this year. There will also be Mario Kart Deluxe. So apparently, well, it says the Mario Kart Deluxe, but it said Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is pretty much the same thing, except has more maps and more characters. Let's see. Over 80 third-party games are currently in development, such as Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2, and Project Octopath Traveler. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, FIFA, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Fire Emblem Warriors are also games that will be on the Switch. Says here, during the Nintendo Switch presentation, 2 new games designed to highlight the HD Rumble feature in the Joy-Con joysticks. 1-2 Switch is a party game that lets you get to interact with other players, and ARMS is a boxing game. That's neat. I've heard. Remember that? I don't know if you ever played the Wii Sports, but there's a mode on Wii Sports that lets you box. So basically, this is a better version of that. So if you like boxing, you can play boxing on the Switch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Be able to do that on the 2006
Yeah.
too.
1-2 Switch releases on the same day as the console, and ARMS releases in spring 2017. So, honestly, I like launch titles. They're really fun to just get your hands on. Although, what's stupid is, I mean, what's a pro of this is a launch title. You can buy bundles which include the game. Con of that is like, oh, I want a launch title. Yeah, it'll cost you another like $30. Like, fuck. It's like, come on, really? I mean, seriously, that's ridiculous. It's like, either buy a console or buy a game. One of the two. I mean, seriously, that's just...
Or
you can buy neither if you're super fucking
are
bored.
generally better than just buying them the stuff. They give you kind of a discount, but I don't know.
But what I mean, one thing we talked about last time we had a podcast about this was the idea of cartridges, because that was something I was actually really interested in, was cartridges, because the last time we had that was, I think, the N64, I think. No. Yeah, DS. Sorry, DS.
Yes,
in terms of modern day. So honestly, I mean, we didn't really get to speculate much about the Switch the last time we had a podcast about this, but now that we know more about it, honestly, I think a cartridge idea is actually a pretty a big leap for it, because you know, discs can scratch easily, and cartridges, they're really easy to take care of. And
Cartridges are child-proof.
exactly.
They're not dog-proof though. A long time ago, I
Unless
had
you're,
a
like-
cartridge, and it we had a dog.
Yeah.
I wasn't living. I was living somewhere else at the time, but we had a dog, and he
Yeah.
chewed up like a bunch of cartridges.
Oh my
Little
God.
Oh my
disc
goodness.
Dogs like that are like the worst. I had a dog that chewed up my favorite pair of shoes when I was like a little kid, and that
Wow.
fucking upset me so much.
My goodness. But honestly, I'm really excited for Nintendo. I mean, I will say that Nintendo has made some pretty crappy consoles in the past, like the Wii U. That one sucked. Because I never bought it, because who would buy a Wii U?
God, you just keep harping away on the poor Wii U.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. It really was not successful at all. The only successful game on that console was Smash Brothers, and I only played that a few times. But honestly, this console looks amazing. I mean, it's first time it's portable. I mean, this is the first console that's been both portable and you can actually play it in your living room and also go on the go. That's awesome. But
It is.
also, there's a new battle mode in Mario Kart that lets you, I think it looks like a balloon or something. So if you ever play Mario Kart Double Dash, it's kind of the same thing, I think. Or one of the battle modes on Mario Kart that lets you have balloons or something. You knock your balloon out of the other player. But it's really cool. Also, apparently you could. So remember that game? So you know the Wii. The Wii controller that was like a wheel. So apparently they're doing the same thing with the Switch. They're having a wheel. So apparently Mario Kart 8 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will work the same way as that with a wheel. So you can actually it looks a lot more comfortable. So it looks a lot better. But it's gonna be a wheel, so you can play Mario Kart with a wheel, which looks really cool. So I'm looking at a screenshot on the Nintendo.com website on the Nintendo Switch, and it looks like a group of people playing with what looks like tablet or very small tablets with a kickstand and controllers. That looks fun. Also, a Pro Controller which will have basically the same thing as the original Nintendo controller, but black. Honestly, I like variety. I like having multiple colors because, I mean, I don't remember any I'm pretty sure there was consoles back in the day that had, like, only one color. I mean, like, that's boring, really. That's, like, that's just boring.
You have just
One color, like, really? That's just boring. I don't want to buy that. So there's 2 versions you can get right now, or when it actually comes out.
Always paint it.
Well, that's not very healthy.
Just,
That's
deck
not
it
very
out.
healthy for the thing. You're gonna mess up the console. It's not gonna work.
Well, only if you don't know what you're doing.
So there is currently 2 versions.
If you cover up all the holes.
There's
Oh
2 versions
my.
of it, both for the same price. When it releases, it'll be the one with the gray Joy-Con and the blue and red. Okay, this is weird. So it said that there were 2 different colors, but apparently they're on the same device. So you have one side is light blue, and another side is red. I don't know. That's weird. So maybe they're going in a whole other direction. They're basically having the same thing, or one controller or one gamepad with 2 different colors on the same thing. That's weird. That doesn't make sense. But honestly, the new Legend of Zelda game, it looks amazing. I mean, seriously. I mean, I know some people here on the podcast aren't really that big a fan of
I haven't really seen it.
the Zelda games, but it looks amazing. It has voice acting for the first time. This has never actually happened to a Zelda game before. They're doing voice acting, and we get some amazing.
Like full voice acting?
Yeah. Well, from the trailer I've seen,
Yeah.
Link does not talk yet. He still has not talked yet. So don't expect Link to talk.
That's so surprising that they would do that.
Link, all you're gonna hear from Link is "Hoya!" like that. Literally, that's it. That's all you're gonna hear. You just that's it. Okay, so I'm on the list of all games that are confirmed.
That'd be fucking amazing if they just voice acted everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Just to troll the shit out of you.
So, the games that are going to be on this system are Super Mario Odyssey, ARMS, Splatoon 2, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, NBA 2K18, Minecraft, obviously, Super Bomberman, FIFA, and Snipper Clips. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know. I'm gonna look.
What is FIFA?
Snipper Clips. So there's this game called Snipper Clips. I'm going to investigate this game.
Probably some like 360 no.
It sounds like a haircut game.
A haircut game.
Think about it. They should do that. That would be really. I mean,
There are so
no. I think it's like a puzzle game or something. I think. Work together with friends to cut paper characters into new shapes and solve puzzles. Yeah, it's a puzzle game. But imagine that a game where you cut hair.
Oh, dude, have you ever been on an online arcade made specifically for girls?
I don't think
Oh
so.
my god.
But that would be funny.
Gamesgames.com.
Just
games to girls.
But a video game where you cut hair. That's that'd be funny.
There are so many of those.
I know. I used to spend my fucking like childhood on those,
But honestly, this is
and now I'm just like, why the fuck did I like this?
This is the really awesome thing. I'm really looking forward to the year. It's gonna be awesome in terms of like the consoles. I mean, the only thing that's worrying me is the other front. We got like the PS4 and the Xbox One, or the Xbox One Scorpio, but the Switch, because there's a whole rivalry going on between the Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. But Nintendo is like kind of like Sony and Microsoft. They're like fighting. And it's like, hey, hey, we're Nintendo. We have a new console. Buy it. Like, that's like it's like because they're like hey, a new console. Can you buy it from us, please? Pretty please. All these cool games, all this tech, just buy it from us. Because they want to get back in the race.
Buy our shit, please. We'll do anything.
Because actually there was a console I never played. I never bought it. It's called the Ouya, I think it was. It's basically this home console. It's basically kind of like the Sega. Think about the Sega, but like their own independent things. They're not really in a rivalry or anything. They're actually I don't think they lasted very long. Because I don't think they were very successful. I don't think anybody really bought their console. But in terms of what this console has to provide, it looks amazing. I'm looking forward to playing Mario because it looks. It's the first Mario game with open world, actual open world Mario game, because we never actually had an open world Mario game besides 64. That was ages ago. But we get a Mario game with a boomerang hat and a hat that actually can act as a platform. So there was a video where I saw where he used the boomerang, was like this, and then he the moment he let it go, he jumped on it. So it was like, and it's like, see like this. So the boomerang goes here. The moment that happens, he gets on it. That would be that's so cool. But like, you can't physically do that with your hat, right? You can't like throw your hat and get on it. That's not how it works. It must have to be really sturdy to have that happen. But I don't know. What do you guys think of the games? I mean, I'm not sure you're a really big fan of Mario or Zelda or anything,
Well,
but
I like Mario games. I
Yeah,
just don't.
but, you know, I'm not really like a super nerd. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not that into Mario. I mean, I like playing the games; they're fun. But like, this is a new direction for Nintendo. I really think they're gonna step up the game because they've been dropping behind. They're just kind of getting behind and not being well in their market. They just kind of suck. Well, at least in the past, they haven't done well. And some of the consoles like the N64, at least one that I remember, the GameCube, the N64, the Wii. Those consoles were actually pretty fun. I never played the SNES or the NS because I just wasn't old enough. But this looks really awesome. It's a better console. My goodness, like think of the Wii U. I mean that was. I'm not gonna. Okay, I gotta say it was not a terrible console. I didn't like it because I never bought it. Because who would buy that console? I mean seriously, it's like pointless to buy. But honestly, it looks awesome. Just. Oh my goodness, it's awesome. I mean, it's a really reasonable price point for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tom over a Nintendo console.
I'm sorry, you're just not talking. I'm trying to like let you have talk. Why don't you talk about?
Sorry.
So anyway, talk. What do you guys want out of this console?
I don't know. I'm not that into video games anymore.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't play them at all. I watch like some gaming people on YouTube, but that's about it.
I want to see some. About that.
Some what?
Pikmin.
Oh, Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Yeah,
I never really played that game actually. Apparently, apparently they're gonna make a new Pokemon game for the Switch. Apparently it's rumored to be called Pokemon Stars, which actually makes sense because you have the sun, you have the moon, you get the stars.
Yeah.
And
like
apparently,
fucking Crystal is to
pretty
silver and
much.
gold, and yellow is to red and
No, it's just a
blue.
rumor. It might not happen for a while, or at least maybe halfway into the year. But I mean, if it's within the same generation as the new ones, which were actually really successful and really really good, the Pokemon Sun and Moon were actually really really good. I'll totally love to see a new Pokemon game on the main series. I mean, that's their idea. Like, it'd be really cool to see a Pokemon game on the main series of Pokemon games on the Switch. I mean, that has never happened before, ever. So, honestly, I'm excited for it. Yeah. So, I think that is it. I don't know I'm not sure if there's anything else I can think of about the Switch that I am looking forward to besides the fact that it's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna.
I think we're pretty much exhausted.
Yeah. So yeah. I think that'll do it for this episode. I thought there would be.
No, wait, hold on.
What? More. We got more thing. You got one more thing to talk about.
Well, I mean, I don't know yet. I'll check.
The
1 month.
Oh, cool.
A month ago.
Of you being on the podcast.
That's incredible. That's cool.
God damn it, Tom! Why does your camera keep zooming in and out on you?
I don't know.
It's really
Honestly,
weird.
it's an audio podcast. Don't worry. It's not that big a deal. But I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that it had been a month. Wow.
You see now.
Oh.
37. Wow. I guess that makes sense. 5 weeks in a month, or no? Well, actually, that makes sense because
4 weeks in a month, Tom.
well,
4
it
weeks in a
depends
month.
on the month. Actually, there can be some other months with like with 5 weeks in it, depending on the month. But yeah. Is that all we have, or is there more? All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode.
There are 4 weeks in a month, Tom. Jesus Googled it.
Well, I told you there's other months that have 5 weeks. Look it up. Look at your calendar. You'll notice there are 5 weeks in a month.
That's 5 weeks?
What are you talking about?
1 month.
What month has
1
5
month
weeks?
has 4 to 5 weeks in it, depending on the month.
But 4 full weeks, he means.
Yes, but sometimes there's 5 months in
It
the.
has 4 weeks.
See, 1,
It
2,
has 4
3.
weeks. A month has 4 weeks. Shut up.
Well, it really depends on the month, honestly. Let's see. Well, actually, March has
Should
5.
I,
March has 5 weeks in it.
Oh, does it now?
Yes, I looked. I just saw it now. I have 5 weeks.
Let me take
So, yeah. Oh, you're gonna look something up for us?
It doesn't. It has. Oh.
Yeah.
Why would you look at that? March.
Hang on.
Why do you have to be so different?
It has 4 weeks plus 3 days. Wrong. You're wrong.
Whatever. Anyway.
Well, anyway.
So should I edit this out? Should I put a Steve in the cast picture?
Well, he wasn't really on that very long, so no.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't really. I'll just add that he was in there for like 10 seconds. So yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode. Again, thank you so much for listening to us. It's awesome you do. So yeah, make sure to like this episode, subscribe to both me and Zoe, and yeah, also make sure to click both links for last week's episode and the full playlist for the Madhouse, where we're not always insane. we just okay, we're not insane. We're funny. We just try to. We're kind of funny. Okay, so okay. Thank you so much for listening again, and we will see you in the next one. All right.
See ya.
Bye.